Hi, everybody. I'm typically not your host, but today I am. My name is Mandy Brown, also known as the Relatable Counselor. I am a licensed professional counselor, and today I'm here with your real host, who is now the guest of their own show.
Yes, man. What's up, y'all? It's Intutai here, and today, man, look, we just here getting some stuff off our chest, and just providing an update on what life has been about, man. I've been releasing season 2, but a lot been going on during season 2, so we just here to talk about that today, and for me to let y'all know like what I got coming, what's been going on. So I had to get my girl here, man, like to interview me, man. It only makes sense. If y'all don't know, she is on season 1 of Talks with Two. So I'll make sure to pin that link so y'all can see, me interviewing her. But yeah, today is me. So
Yes, today is
man,
about you. But
yeah.
before we dive deep,
Mm-hmm.
I want to ask, how are you feeling right now?
Man, honestly, I'm feeling good. Like I got so much gratitude because I got a lot going on today. I'm just getting my brand up and rolling, finally solidifying my brand. So I got a lot of things going on today. But yeah, overall I'm in like a good mood. I'm happy to finally be talking. Like I haven't really talked about anything like publicly like in a minute. So yeah, I'm happy.
Okay.
I'm happy.
Now, I know you have been going through some things on a
Mhm.
personal notes,
Mhm.
and one of them is the loss of your grandmother.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's dive into that. Who was she to you?
Man. Man, my grandmother, she was an amazing woman. Like she was my backbone. She was my everything. Like
Yeah.
she a whole piece of me. Like she anytime I needed something, she was there. Like the bond between us is very. I can't even put it into words, but she was just my go-to. She was my heart in human form. So, losing her it really like took a toll, man. Like I just lost one of the most important people in my life. You feel me? She basically raised me.
Yeah. Now, I know
So
I'm big
yeah,
spiritual wise, so even though you lost her physically, she's
yeah.
still with you.
Oh yeah, oh
So,
yeah.
what parts of her that's still living you that are the strongest?
Um, I feel like losing her taught me how to still show love and you feel me like compassion. She was a very lovable person. She never judged like ever. She ain't never judged me like my whole life, even though she knew that I was out here doing some bad shit,
Yeah.
like making like decisions that wasn't for my good. She never judged me. So just the wisdom that I've gained since she's passed away, the maturity level that I am at now since she's passed away, it's been a lot of good things. It has not been all bad.
Yeah.
And like you said, like physically she not here, but spiritually she is. And the spiritual connection between me and her is out this world. Like for real, for real. She just passed down like a lot of love and just taught me that it's okay to receive love, but because of her, I know what unconditional love look like. You feel me? It's just, like I used to be dating a lot and shit like that, and that shit just never made sense. But like after she passed, I was like, nah, I don't even want to date. Like y'all ain't go treat me like my granny was treating me. You feel me? But she showed me what that unconditional love looked like. So when somebody do come my way, I'm gonna be able to know, you know, what unconditional love look like. So she basically just taught me strength. You feel me? Like just the strength and the love and everything of that nature.
I love that.
Yeah.
What does acceptance look like for you? Because grandma had to be accepting of any and all things when it comes to you.
Man, like her acceptance was man, it was everything. It goes back to like when she found out that I liked females, like she already knew. Like it wasn't something that like I came out like she already knew that I liked females. So when my mama found out, it was a little different because my mama she stopped company for about 6 months after that, but she was so stuck on when did you go to prom and this and that. I was like, I can still go to prom. I'm just not finna go with no dude. You feel me? But like, I can still go to prom and all that. But my granny, she accepted, man, she accepted anything. I can't even just say that I really got in trouble. Like by my granny for real. Like she didn't punish me. I was spoiled. I'm just going ahead and say it. I was spoiled. But just having someone like family that you can always go to, and I wouldn't even tell her about my problems. It's like she would already know something, was going on with me. So she's the type of person that I already know, and she'll ask me what's wrong before I even, tell her that something is wrong. So she had that sense, and she just accepted whatever. Like I went through my hardest time, and my granny, she always accepted me and was just like, man, like, she believed in me with a lot of things.
Now we're talking about Granny, but I heard you mention your mom for a split second. How was you guys' relationship, and why did it feel more comfortable for your grandmother to raise you in that sense rather than like your mom?
Man, cause I ain't gonna lie, like my mama used to yell a lot. Like when we would tell her stuff, she'll like yell and sometimes like be judgmental on certain kind of things. So that's why all of my siblings, we always felt comfortable going to my grandma, because my grandma provided that open space for us to come and just be ourselves.
Yeah.
So yeah, but like I can say like now me and my mama relationship is like good for real, and it's crazy like cause it really had to develop more after my grandmother passed. But it's like when you look at life and you really just witnessed it how I witnessed, cause my grandma she passed like I was holding her hand. You feel me? I witnessed her death. So when it's something like that and I went through that, it was just like, man, life too short to be holding grudges on, whatever happened. Everybody make mistakes. Everybody just living life and doing what they know. So, yeah, like some things my mama like did, some of the choices she made I didn't agree with.
Yeah.
But she only knowing what she know. So it's like I can't waste my whole life being upset at a decision that she made. I can just try to better, our relationship. And our relationship is better.
Good.
It is.
Now, that was a traumatic moment of
Yeah.
watching your
Yeah.
mother basically
Yeah.
pass.
Man, I ain't even gonna lie. Like that was the most craziest, sacred, hurtful, best thing that I've ever seen and experienced like in my life. So she started getting sick around April. And I had just released my biggest song, you feel me, like Fix My Crown. And, it was a lot going on, but I felt her death in April before it even came out that something, was wrong with her. So my grandmother, she had cancer. She was still in remission. She had it, I think, first in 2021, 2022, and then she beat it.
Right.
So she's been going like back and forth to her appointments and stuff like that. And man, it was just like when April hit and she was in the ICU for 10 days, I'm like, my granny ain't never spent the night in the hospital ever, like her whole life. And she was 64, 65. And I was like, something ain't right, and I was staying with my grandmother. So this whole time I've been staying with my grandmother. So I knew when someone right. Like when she couldn't do stuff, like certain stuff no more, it was crazy to me. And I was just like, So I kind of like, I felt it. Like I felt death for real. And like I'm a spiritual person and I'm tapped in. So, energy be energy. And I felt it and I was like, man. But I felt it before everybody else because I'm the one that called my mama, hey, something ain't right with Granny.
Yeah.
So, she went to the ICU. She was in there for 10 days. She ended up getting out, I would say, beginning of May. She ended up getting out for like a week or two, seeing my little sister graduate. And then that weekend, she went back in. So now she's in there for another couple of days. And now they saying, at first it was sodium. The second time it was potassium, like the levels.
Right.
So I'm just like, this, that? Like, you feel me? Like, no. I didn't think it was that. So it wasn't until May, like middle of May, towards the end of May, they were like, cancer. Cancer then came back. And I was so hit because the conversation was, she too weak to do chemo.
Yeah.
And all that. So it was more like wow, it's back and it's aggressive because I'm giving you the timeline of like maybe the second week of April when she started feeling like this, and they said it was nothing else that they can do for her in May. So the weeks done passed by and it done went from this to this. So when I ain't gonna lie, like when I found out it was nothing else that they can do for her, your whole world, like your whole world crashed, man. Like I was sick. Cause it's like at that point when you hear that, you know it's around the corner.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like you start talking about hospice, you start, making arrangements, and it was just too quick. Like, hold up, I ain't even, but I felt it before though. So man, it was such a crazy experience. She came home. Like, I spent the most time with her. Like, I didn't never leave her side. I didn't want to go nowhere. I didn't want to do nothing because y'all ain't finna tell me something that happened to her and I'm not there. So in my head, I was very convinced that I wasn't leaving. You feel
Yeah.
me? Like, I was still there, like, to the end. So like I said, with me being spiritual and shit, like, I'm clairvoyant, so I see things through dreams. And 2 weeks before she had passed, which is like the day before she came home to hospice, because she came home to hospice and passed 2 weeks later. But she came to me in a dream the night that they said there was nothing else they can do for her, and she showed me how everything was gonna play out. But dreams are like, my dreams are symbolic. So it didn't say exactly, but when it happened, you understood what she was trying to show you. So truthfully, I had my goodbyes early. Like, my subconscious had already dealt with the funeral and the torch passing and all that, because this is generational stuff going on. Like, everything is spiritual. So I understood that part of it, but still today I struggle with, I'm still human, having human experiences, but I still communicate with her on the spiritual side. Like, she showed me that I was gonna be right there, and it was just seeing her, seeing that. Like, I seen her eyes closed, I seen the last breath, and I seen the mouth closed. Like, it happened like right there in front of me, and I just didn't know. I just didn't know what to think. I ain't know what to think, but I wouldn't take that moment back for nothing, because I feel like everything in your life is written. So she chose me to be there. She chose me to be there, man. So that's a moment that I like never forget.
Pros and cons, of course.
Yeah, man. So that's what I still struggle with today. Like, because she still dream visits. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
it's she's actively there. She's still here guiding me. But it's like those human emotions and her physically not being here. Like I said, I stayed with my grandma. So it was crazy. Like, it was crazy. But every time I think back to that moment, I played my song for her as she was crossing over without even knowing that was her last like 2 hours here on this earth. So it was a lot of things that went on that just had me like, wow.
Well, it's good that you actually got to even say goodbye instead of being gone and getting that phone
Yeah.
call.
Oh yeah.
And then
Yeah.
grief would hit completely differently as well.
Yeah.
It sounds more like you got to go through the beginning of the grief stages, and now you're just missing the physical aspect of her.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
So you're saying that you're spiritual, all those things.
Mm-hmm.
How has her passing, more so transition, because transition fits is better
Yeah.
than anything.
Yeah.
How has her transition, in a way, kind of brought you closer to God and just hearing Him?
I feel like now, like the veil is thin. Like the veil is thin, and spiritually, like, I say the universe and the creator.
Yeah.
But I got passed down a responsibility. Like, I got passed down a spiritual inheritance. She was the matriarch. You feel me? Like, she was the one of the bloodline that held everything together. So when she passed away, that crown was passed to me. Like, I did the speech at her funeral, and that's the day that I knew that the crown was being passed down. It was two things that occurred that day. So I spoke for her. I was the voice for her. Yeah, it just, like, my suit was the same color as the casket. I didn't even know that was the same color as the casket. It was just such a coincidence. But I had my crown on, like, my crown, like, that's me. It started from my song Fix My Crown, but she influenced that. That's our song, that's our legacy. So when I think about spiritual and the spiritual inheritance, after I got done doing my speech and we at the house after the funeral, my cousin came up to me and she was like, hey, like, I got some jewelry from your great grandmother that was supposed to go down to your grandmother, but I think I'm gonna get this piece to you. And it was a crown. Like, what's the chances that it's a crown? She could have had anything else. So at that point on, that's when I knew that was confirmation for me.
Yeah.
So now I'm just tapped in. I'm listening more. Her death has taught me, like stability. It taught me, just being stable for myself now. Cause my grandmother, like, she was a crutch. She was like, if something go wrong, I always
got your back.
yeah, she always had my back. So now it's like, without that, what you gonna do? You feel me? Like, what you gonna do? You gotta have you now. So that's why I've been so locked in on getting my business together, setting me up for success later on, stability, and just, man, like, it's just a lot. It taught me to really just be open. So now I pay attention to the signs. Now I pay attention to how I'm feeling. But I got passed down a huge responsibility, because now what she done passed down, I'm the next, I'm the next one in line, to heal my bloodline. So I sent my granny a long paragraph, like, before she died, when she was in the hospital. And, I told her, I was like, man, I'm going to heal my bloodline. Like, I know this song, it did its job and what it's supposed to do. And it's crazy because I played it for her. And I feel like, that helped her. That helped her transition. That was her favorite song, man. I always told her that song was the one. And now she was alive to see the impact that I had on these kids when I did the music video. So that song is personal with her. Now she just send me signs and just, let me, like, I listen now. I pay attention. I pay attention.
She's proud of you.
Yeah.
Like that. And last question on this situation. What has been your anchor just to keep you here? Because, I mean, there's other things you have battled that we're going to touch. But as far as her basically being your world, what is keeping you anchored right now?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. It's the music.
Yeah.
It's the music. Like, without my music, I wouldn't be anything. Like, that's how I cope. That's how, when I, when I wake up, because, like I said, I'm still human. It's about to be 5 months since she passed. I'm still grieving. But my music, it helps me cope. Like, putting my pain into the music and just using my creativity, that keeps me up. Like, I can never go nowhere without music. I can't sway away from music. Like, it has to be here. So I would say music has kept me anchored. I do meditate. I really I don't have a therapist yet. I tried it, but I haven't found my right one. It take a lot.
See, I made that face. Yeah. You want me to find you one?
Yeah, I tried. I was like, because I think you did reach out to me at one point in time when it did happen, but then I swayed off. I swayed off, so I'm like, I need to tap in and get some sessions and stuff like that. But I done tried having a conversation, but, like, you gotta have somebody relatable. The relatable. Gotta have somebody relatable. So yeah, that's what anchors me, man. Just my music, my career. That's what's been keeping me. Yeah, that's what's been keeping me together. Yeah.
We're gonna take a woo sigh for like 5 seconds. Deep breath.
That was a lot.
I know. I felt this. Just deep breath real quick.
All right.
Because that's a lot to unpack. Especially like replaying it in your mind. Like, I know how that feels. So I'm okay. Let me figure out some healthy cognitive reframing real quick.
Yeah. It's good.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But I'm glad we stopped at that part, because I was gonna dive into the music anyway.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you want to touch on the planes.
Yeah.
I'll get to that. All right. Okay, so we are back. I'm glad we got to touch on the music, because I love your creativity and, of course, your connection with fine design.
Yes.
So my first question is, how has your creativity saved you?
Man, it saved me in so many ways. I think it's amazing how a situation can happen and I go straight to the studio and, like, go recite everything that I just went through. Man, the creativity is out of this world. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'd be proud of myself about that, and I'd just be like, dang, like, I'm amazing. You feel me? Like, I can go through the traumatic experience. Like, when she did pass, best believe I got a song. Best believe I got a song called "Letter to My Granny," and it's hidden. Upcoming EP that's finna drop. The Crown Catalyst. Because I call those moments catalyst moments. Those were all catalyst. Everything that I've been through has been a catalyst moment for me. So, I got the music coming, but just being able to put my feelings down like that musically, that is a talent. Like, that's a real talent and gift.
Okay. So I know I'm big on journaling, brain dumping. So how does your music help you process your emotions?
Man, music helped me process my emotions. Like, for some reason, I'm not gonna lie, I can't just write on like paper. Like, I can't write on paper. I need to go to the notes and like
type it
write
out.
something down. But I need to hear a beat though. I promise, like, it wouldn't make sense without no beat. The stuff that I be writing down, like, it just be rhyming. Like, I don't know how I do it. It just come. I always make music when I feel called. Like, when I'm upset, when I'm angry about something, I've learned how to point that energy into the creativity. And, you know, because it's people that relate to my songs. Like, I talk about what I go through. So I know people can relate to what I'm saying if they done been through it. So basically my music is like using me and my story to be able to put out here for everybody else to listen to. But yeah, the creativity is crazy. I be working with some good producers, and then I record all of my own stuff. So everything that I've ever did, sometimes I'll make the beat. Like, the creativity is the whole nine for me. So just being multi-talented in that industry, in that lane, is a benefit for me, because I'm not gonna lie, I've never been to a studio where somebody else recorded me, unless like I'm teaching them how to like record and engineer. I'll use me, or, you know, I did a feature not too long ago, and that was the first time I felt like an actual artist, like when I wasn't in control of
everything.
of everything. So yeah, like, it's only been a couple times that has happened for me. But yeah, I kind of take the wheel on everything I got going.
Speaking of taking the wheel, let's discuss this EP, Into Verse, and the youth program. Let's dive into that.
Man, okay. So the EP is called The Crown Catalyst. I've been had the title of it because, like I said, after my grandmother passed and everything that I've been through, like most people don't know, in December I went through a domestic situation. That shit like really opened me up to some shit. Like, that shit really had me like fucked up. I ain't gonna lie, because I ain't never had to go through no court and all that. Like, I ain't even like that shit. And that's how Fix My Crown was birthed. Because I felt like I was losing a lot of people at the time. And then that situation happened, you feel me, with a female that I was talking to. And I felt like, I really felt played with life. I was like, wait, hold on, let me fix my crown. Like, that just came.
You know how I feel about DB.
You know, yeah, I know. So that song it just came like it. People ask me all the time, what made you say, hold on, let me fix my crown? I don't know. You feel me? I made that track inside the home. I didn't go to no studio on that song. Like, it just came out. So that's when the crown started. Like, now I walk around with the crown. I mean, now I don't got to, because I done put it in the logo. You know, so I represent that. Like, I am crown. I am, you know, royal, and that's how I feel about myself. So when it came down to naming the EP, I'm like, man, all these songs, it's 6 songs.
Yeah.
All these songs that I've made, I'm talking about catalyst points in my life. I've been shot. The car fire just happened.
Yep.
I lost my granddaddy in 2022. I just lost my grandmother. You feel me? Like, my studio got broken in 2 years ago by somebody I knew. Like, it's been so many things that got me to this point, catalyst moments, and I'm just like, man, I'm the crown catalyst. You know, that's what I call myself. So I feel like I am that. And every song on there, I say maybe Fix My Crown and another song was made back in December, but all the other 4 songs was made after my grandmother's death. So the Crown Catalyst EP, man, I want to show y'all what all that bought, you know, where I'm with it now, because I ain't nowhere where nobody done left me at. I ain't nowhere where none of them situations done left me at. Like, I overcame every situation, and then it's near-death experiences that we are talking about. And the song Crown Catalyst, because it's a song that's called Crown Catalyst, that I just did off of the car fire, but that was the last missing piece that I needed. Sometimes I be feeling like I be going through shit just so I can, make some good shit.
Let's talk about this car fire, because near death experiences are not only traumatic, but as you're saying, is using it to help heal yourselves. What happened exactly?
Man, that I ain't even gonna lie. That was some crazy. That was some crazy shit, man. I don't even know. So I was on my way to work. I was working at Amazon, and my shift was like 3:30 in the morning.
Ooh,
Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie. Life, but let me tell
life
you
be
how.
life to
Yeah,
get to that point.
Yeah, like let me tell you how like it really worked out. Cause now I don't look at things like, why did this happen to me? No, it happened for me.
Yeah.
It did. I ain't gonna lie. So I was on my way to work, and it's crazy because the interstate that I usually take to work, it was like shut down. So I had to go. They was working on something, so
Yeah.
I had to go another route. So as I went another route and got on right there by Briley, I'm on the interstate, and mind you, it's dark. It's 3 in the morning. It's dark, and a truck was behind me. He kept flashing me, like he kept flashing his lights at me. So I was like, why is he flashing his lights at me? Mind you,
Yeah.
I'm in the car. You feel me? Like I'm on the way.
Feeling
Like I'm
it,
on the way to
needing
go
it.
clock in, man. I got the music. You
Yeah.
feel me? So I looked through my mirror, and he was flashing me. So when I looked through my mirror, it was fire. Like it was fire coming from the back of my car.
Oh my
Most
God.
people don't know I was in the car while it was on fire.
Oh my gosh.
You feel me? Like, and he was warning me. That's what he was seeing. He was warning me. He was trying to get my attention. So I don't even know to this day how I made it out. But so when I like seen that, and I'm in the fast lane, you feel me? Like I'm telling y'all,
you all the way over there.
Yes, I'm all the way. I'm all the way over there. So I'm in the fast lane. When I seen that, cause at first I'm thinking like, dang, is it my tire? You feel me? Like, did I run over something or something like that? So I pulls all the way over to the the shoulder, and soon as I stopped the car, that's when I seen like smoke. Like now I can see smoke. Mind you, I didn't smell nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing had came through the car yet. None of that, but it was smoking like real bad. So the first thing that went through my mind, get out.
Yeah. Bingo.
Like, get out the car. Get out the car. And man, I ain't gonna lie, like it like things just happened. Things just really happened so quick. I stopped the car, seen that, man, gathered my keys, my phone, nothing else. I ain't care about nothing else. It was just like some like get out. So I end up getting out. The car. Now by the time I made it to the back of the car, the whole under the car is on fire. Like flames. Like the whole under the car is on fire and in flames. And that's what he was seeing. Because now that I think about it, as you're driving and the smoke and fire is going to the back of the car because you're driving. So that's how he was able to see it, and I wasn't able to see nothing in front of me. So when I seen that, like it was over with. So all I could think was get away from the car. Like it's finna blow up. So I'm on the shoulder lane, and I'm leaving from the car, and as I'm leaving, I hear boom. I had maybe about 2 minutes to get out that car. Like I had about 2 minutes. That whole little interaction went on for about 4 minutes from the time that he warned me, from the time that I pulled over, from the time that I got out, and from the time that it blew up. Like that was crazy. Like that was some crazy shit. And it's just like I'm sitting right there. Like I'm on the phone with the police, they be dispatching or whatever. And I'm just like, hey, like my car on fire. Like it was a lot going on. It's 3 in the morning. I'm by myself. It's barely cars on the interstate at 3:00.
Oh yeah.
In the morning. So, it was just so crazy. So I'm walking down, and like all I can do is just look back. And at this point, the whole car is in flames. So like it was, that was some crazy shit. And I ended up calling my mom. Like I said, 3 in the morning. Luckily she answered the phone. She panicking, she on her way. So I had to wait for them to get there. So by the time they had got there, I'm down, and they was trying to, well, when we was on the phone, they was trying to figure out where I was. So I had to walk back up a little bit, and I was under the exit whole time. So I was able to tell them like where I was at, where I was located at. And yeah, they got there, they putting out the fire. So now I'm walking back up, letting them know like, hey, this my car, like, this me. So just to see my car like it was just crazy. Like, wow, like this really just happened. And that, between all the near-death experience, again shot, and that, like, I didn't have no injuries. I made it out completely safe. No you feel me, no nothing. They was like, you want to go to the emergency room, get checked out? I'm like, nah, like I'm good. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I need to go. My mama, she like, well, you might need to go. You might got secondhand smoke. I'm like, mama, like nothing touched me.
Yeah.
Nothing touched me. And I just knew from then, like when I got home, I was like, I'm really protected and blessed.
Very much so.
Like very, very, like when I start to process it and realize like it was on fire while you was driving, it could have blew up then.
Yes.
So I say that truck driver saved my life, because if it wasn't for him, I would have found out too late. You feel me?
Very
Like
too late.
I would have still been driving, and at that point, it would have been too late, and I probably really would have had to exit that car somehow, like jump out the car or something like that. So, like that was crazy. It was something mechanical. When I got back the fire report, something mechanical failed on it, but that right there, it messed me up like mentally. Cause after that day I came home, like mind you, I get up like 2:30 to go to work. I was up for a whole 24 hours. I couldn't go to sleep. I went home, made the song Crown Catalyst. It was on the news.
Yeah.
That's when I made the song, but I couldn't go to sleep. And for the next 2 weeks, I couldn't eat.
What was going through your mind? It sounds like a season of loss at this point.
Yeah, like it was, man, it was a lot. It was, now I'm thinking about my grief. Now I'm thinking like, dang, I'm really trying to get stability in my life. I felt like I was doing, handling my business, doing everything right, because before that job, I hadn't worked since March. But like I said, I want to, set myself up, have, some money coming in, with music and everything else is not consistent. So, and then when bills and stuff still rolling, you got stuff to pay for.
Yeah.
You ain't, so that's why I had that job, and I felt like it was good hours because I was only clocking in. Like, it was crazy hours, but I was only clocking in for 4 hours. So I started, like, that job taught me, like, discipline, like going to bed early. I wouldn't go to bed no later than like 8:30. Like 8:30, because I was starting to learn, you feel me, like discipline. And then when I came home from work, let me catch up on whatever sleep I feel like I didn't get, and then still have my whole day. So for me, it made sense. But the universe was telling me, like, no, you ain't finna do this, because you got too many gifts to be going to clock in for somebody. Because I never went back to work after that. I never went back to Amazon after that. I took that as a sign, because what, when I came home, I got the notification, you feel me, like, my LLC is stamped. Like, literally when I came home, the notification popped up. Your LLC is official. Nigga, I ain't never go back to that job after that. So the whole October, because this happened September 30th, the whole October, I've been locked in on my brand, and money been flowing from my brand. So I just took it as a sign. That's why I said that car fire, the car was a loss, but it burnt away everything that couldn't come with me and where I'm going. So that's how I try to look at it. But mentally, that I couldn't eat. Like, I was eating maybe one time a day, and I was skipping out on meals, and I couldn't eat. Like, mentally, that really did it for me, because I'm thinking about all this shit. I'm like, bro, I'm just trying to, you feel me?
I'm
like,
trying to survive and get to the next day, and you just took something else from me.
Yeah, like, I'm like, come on now, the car. And now it's just like, man, like, I already had the opportunity to get another car. But I told my mom I'm not ready to get back out there on the road, because now I feel like I've developed obviously that's trauma.
Yes.
But I've developed a sense of, no, man, like, I'm not ready to get back out there, because now I feel like I get another car, and I'm going to be extra picky on if something wrong with it, and, take every little minor convenience, and then getting back in the car and on the road is just trauma. So I still have the opportunity to go get a car, but I'm just not ready. And it took a lot for me to tell my mama, like, that I'm not ready. The opportunity was presented, and it's still there. And I said no. Like, it's hard for somebody like me, because you would think that I want to hurry up and bounce back and get back into the swing of things. So me being honest with myself and with my mom, I was like, I'm not ready. I don't want no car right now. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm just gonna have to thug it out. Y'all just gonna have to pick me up. I'm gonna just have to Uber. I'm not ready. I'm not ready to drive right now. And that was just me being honest with myself, because that was mental. Like, the mental is crazy. So when I compare that to getting shot, it's like, getting shot, you feel me, I actually physically got hurt, but it was different. it was different. That was in 2022. You know, this, 2-3 years later, whatever, 2 years later, and this is different though. But it was just like mentally, they two different situations. But if you notice, it's something that's similar about it. This happened with the car, which controls my movement in my direction. That happened with my legs. I got shot in my legs, which controls my leg and my movement. So when you sit here and you look, and I look at both situations, some just be knocking me back like on my path, like in the right direction.
Yeah.
So that's how I look at it. Like I don't even be tripping on it no more. Like I really haven't even been worried about no car. I've been so turned. Like I haven't even been worried about no car. I've been so turned. Like it's just like it's time to get on business. So I feel like the universe be telling me when it feel like I'm the slightest off, like it's gonna put me right back on track. Every time I curve off and go off a little bit, but it gotta be some major shit. You feel me? That happened for me, because I'm gonna keep going. Like if I feel like this the move. So like I said, now I pay attention to like the signs and stuff. Like I would never meant to go. Like I would never go meant to work at my job. I changed my whole schedule. You feel me, for that job. So maybe I was compromising too much of my time and my rest and my sleep. Like I said, spiritually, like I'm clairvoyant. I need that sleep. Like that's what regenerates me. Like my sleep and my rest. So. I just look at it as a lesson. I'm on the right path now. I feel like I'm aligned. So, I just took it. I ain't lie.
Definitely.
So, yeah.
I will say this because I've experienced both like you have.
Mm-hmm.
Being physically hurt, you can get up and keep going.
Yeah.
We are
of
stubborn people. We break a leg, I'm about to walk tomorrow.
Yeah.
But when it comes to that mental impact, it feels like a different punch to the gut.
Yeah.
And it's harder to get over because now it's not just one thing being impacted, but multiple thoughts, multiple emotions simultaneously.
Yeah.
So what I would say with this, when I had my own accident, definitely take your time.
Mm-hmm.
But also don't be too afraid to even get behind the wheel. I know when I had mine, I got sideswiped. I started off slow by just going to the gas station up the street and coming back. I said, I did it.
Yeah.
Small wins to big wins, okay?
Yeah.
So just gradually
get back in it. Yeah.
Yes. But you said it yourself, like, no matter what, the universe is always going to put you back into alignment.
Yeah.
So if it gets too much, they're going to say, sit back down.
Yeah, nah, for real. It's definitely about to be the time in my life where I get back on the road. But just how quick it happened from when I got that opportunity the first time, it was just too quick.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, take your time for sure.
Yeah.
And speaking of taking time, let's hear about this youth program.
Okay, so man, this is what I am the most excited about, the youth program. So I have partnered with John Early Middle School. Shout out to Miss E, because like once again, man, it's always shout out to Miss E because she gives me the opportunity to be able to do this. I've been planting my seeds with John Early. It started from me talking to over 300 kids across 3 days, them giving me my own classroom just to display my music and talk about my story. That happened in 2020, I think, 2023. We shot the music video to Fix My Crown. Let me see. 2024, I think. No, that was this year. God dang.
Because I remember that. I was like, I can't come, but I'm support.
So 2024 did that, and then we shot the music video. And then they highlighted me in the Women's Music Museum.
Yes.
Got my own case in the school. So I've been really like working and planting my seeds and doing something with them every year. So when my grandmother died, Miss E had contacted me and she was like, hey, like, I'm excited to, talk about next year. And, I was already thinking about doing something with them next year. I just didn't know what. Yeah. So when she presented the opportunity, she said something before I did. So after I did the Fix My Crown, Crown Her edition, because I did shoot another music video to Fix My Crown, and I collaborated with women who have cancer or has had it, has survived in honor of my grandmother. So that is something that I did do. I was planning the whole music video and executed during grief. 2 months after grief, like I said, the music just
You
it
was a
just keeps
boss.
me, it just keeps me up. So I
Yeah.
needed to do that to honor her and other women because that's what she would want me to do.
Mhm.
So after I did that, school started in August. So I'm like, dang, like, hey Miss E, like let me come up there and have a meeting with y'all. So I have a spiritual platform called Intuverse.
Yeah.
And I have my clients there. I do readings. Like it didn't like turned up for real. So my framework is ignite, heal, and build. And basically I say I live off of that framework. Like that's my whole life. Like that's me, cause my music ignites me. You feel me? My music heals me, and then I'm building. So I was like, if I already use this framework on the spiritual side, I'm sure that I can bring it to the kids in some kind of way where they will understand. It don't necessarily have to be spiritual or anything like that, but I came up with Intuverse Academy. And of course this is the youth program, because I do plan on having one for the adults, because they want to learn from me. I do like astrology. I'm real good in that, and timing things on that nature. So I came with the plan. The framework, what I was going to include, how to benefit John Early and the kids. So I came in there and they was like, it was like I didn't really have to ask for permission. They was just like, oh yeah,
Yeah,
like
go
we
ahead, do it.
like we down with this. So it's a part of their Avid program.
Yeah.
And it's just like, yeah, an extension. So I will have my own group of kids. It's like those kids, they love me. I walked into the meeting and seen Fix My Crown lyrics on the board. Summer done passed, so that was like, the impact on
Yeah.
those kids is crazy. So I'm excited. Like, this is big. I'm only 24, and I feel like I'm already accomplishing many things in my life. And Miss E, like, she loves me. She appreciate everything that I do and really want to give me a chance and believe in me to be able to do this. She seen how the music video, inspired them. So, I'm Ignite. We gonna teach the kids about. I'm gonna teach them about, finding like what ignites you, like what sparks you, like finding the kids spark, the creativity, whether it can be any kind of art. You don't have to do music. Some of them play sports and stuff like that. So what ignites you, confidence, and just teaching that on the Ignite weeks. The Heal weeks will be like learning about coping skills. I had real bad anxiety when I was in 7th grade, so I have the actual 7th grade class that's going to be a part of this. So I'm thinking, dang, like what would I would have wish I had when I was in 7th grade. So, coping skills, learning how to, talk about your feelings and get stuff out, because the kids go through a lot of stuff at home, and, they don't have that outlet. They might not can talk about it at home. So I do meditation music. So I will be, teaching, breath work and stuff like that on the Heal weeks. And then the Build weeks, teaching leadership and community skills and learning how to work as a team, and like what are your goals, and what can you do to be able to achieve those goals. They 7th graders, so they got 8th grade and they're going on to high school, but just something that they can learn now while they're there and actually use when they get out of school. So I'm excited. Like I said, I live by it. Like my brand, Intutai, I am Intutai. I ignite, heal, and I build. So it's good. Like the framework is tied to some astrology shit. Like I got, I don't know if you heard, but it's something called grand trines in it. Like it's different kind of charts that you have on the astrology level, and I got fire, earth, water, and fire, earth, water, and air. So those, the fire, ignite, the heal, the water, the build, the earth. You feel me? So that's my signature thing in my chart. So I just took it and made it a curriculum.
I love it.
Yeah, man, I'm very excited about that. That is something that my grandmother would want me to do. She loved anything that I was doing with the kids. And actually, when I came home from that meeting of getting the confirmation that it's a go, because we're gonna do the pilot program first.
Yeah.
I came and I'm like, I looked over and I was like, guess what, Granny? And then it hit me, she ain't there, but she here. She here, so she proud. But yeah, man, that's what's going on in Intuverse Academy, man. I'm excited to be doing my own thing and stepping into my own leadership. And hey, what can I say?
How is all of this healing little two right now?
Man, little two, like this is stuff that I would need, that little two would need. But I had a
Yeah.
good childhood. I was in sports. Like I was a basketball. You feel me? Like I was a basketball player, and I was involved in every sport. I did track, softball. Like I had a real good childhood. But it's like that emotional part that I
Yeah.
needed. Like that emotional part. Somebody that little two needed to talk. I had real bad anxiety. So that's one of the major things in my life that I feel like a burden. You feel me, at that
The
point of
age.
time
Yeah.
in my life. Like they said I couldn't play basketball because they felt like I was a liability. Like I was having real, symptoms and stuff like that. With the anxiety was so bad, and I needed that. Like going back and forth into therapy. Like at that point, I was almost homebound. I was missing a lot of school, just to go to the hospital to see what was wrong with me. But it was really environmental and traumas and what I was around and stuff like that. It was mental, because my anxiety had stopped when I stopped believing that I was gonna have them every day, because that's how frequently I was having anxiety attacks, and anxiety is very much real.
Very much.
So it's healing me to be able to do shadow work and go back to the root of the cause of the problem. And the root of the cause of the problem was, I felt like, I was silenced. I was scared to talk about a lot of stuff that happened to me. Because like I said, I went through sexual assault. That's one of them. Just feeling like I was a burden with my anxiety. Like my mama, she lost a lot of jobs coming, to get me from school. Like I felt like I was a burden. So just knowing that I can take those skills and be able to use them, like with my own meditation tape, I can get some sleep and I can actually heal myself, like, spiritually, mentally, and physically. It's really healing for me to be helping others, because that's what I'm here for. That's my mission on earth, is to be able to help people, kids, or whatever, like use my platform, use my music to heal. And that's what makes me stand out as an artist, because I'm not just out here talking about anything. My music is not entertaining. Entertainment is activation.
I love that.
So it took a while for me to realize, like, dang, like, why like these certain things, like why I'm not blowing up. Man, people sometimes can't receive what I put out. I talk about, different kind of stuff and some words that people don't even know, and it'd be a deeper meaning behind it. So now I done got comfortable with, it's okay to be unique and in my own lane and different. Like I'm a leader. I don't follow trends. I don't care what who doing. I care about what two doing,
There you
and the route that two is taking. And I feel like with me being 24, I'm the youngest to ever do it. So, you know, it's very healing to be able to use my creativity and everything else to help other people. Yeah.
Powerful journey and powerful impact.
Yes, it is.
For those who are getting ready to start your pilot for the
Yes.
academy, what message do you want them to hear? You want them to have? Like, what do you want them to accomplish?
So for the Intuverse program, I want them to be able to, I want them to find themselves, know how to deal with things that they are going through, knowing that they have someone, learning how to build and plan for the future, like knowing how to build and just planning for the future, and just come out crowned. Come out with your crown on. Everybody, I'm crowning the kids at the end. They crowned already. They it's okay to be you. Whatever y'all want to do in life,
Yeah.
y'all can do that. Don't never let nobody tell y'all that your idea, your dream is too big, because it ain't. Like I do so many things, and I used to think that was a flaw, that I was multi-talented in different areas and couldn't focus on one. But whole time I'm supposed to do all of it, long as I have some structure. So
There we go.
yeah, man, like y'all crown, like y'all could come out as crown leaders. Like the crown is everything. Like the crown is in everything. So those kids gonna get crowned at the end of the day. They special. Like y'all special. Y'all mean something to the world. So that's what I wanna, get out to the kids. Yeah. That's what
And
I'm gonna
lastly,
Mm-hmm.
we have a nice little empty chair right here. If you could tell grandma one thing right now, what do you want to tell her, and what do you want to dedicate to her moving forward?
Man, I want to tell my granny,
Granny?
Granny, you doing your thing from the other side.
Yeah.
Okay? Like you saving me from so many things. You have an amazing grandbaby, but you knew that when you was here. I'm your voice. When you passed, I learned, the generational things that was passed down. The women in my family were very powerful, gifted, but they were silenced. They didn't they didn't know how to use their voice for things that they needed. They didn't know how to get out and, apply it to the world because they were so focused on survival mode and just surviving and just living how this matrix teach you that you have to be. So, I promised you before you left that I was going to heal my bloodline and show people the way and be a voice and use my gifts to, heal the earth and heal the bloodline. So if it wasn't for, like you, I feel like you ascended so I can rise, because that's what's really like going on right now, like spiritually, mentally, and all that. And, I was fixing your crown while you was here, and now you helping fixing mine. Like it's, we so tired forever. Like it's really like that. So, I appreciate you and everything that you're doing for me for the other side, because she done did like so many things. I don't get sick no more. I don't do nothing. Like, I don't know what ever since she passed, things have changed. Like, she actually working behind the scenes and putting these opportunities in front of me. Like, I know it's her behind everything. So, just keep on dream visiting me when you feel like I need to see you. Still keep on sending me messages. I'm listening. I'm open to them. And yeah, like, we forever locked in. And yeah, that's what I would say. What was the other question?
No, that was it.
Yeah. So
what we dedicating to her?
Man, everything dedicated to you. The whole Fix My Crown movement. The crown, like, that's you. That's us. The crown, you passed the crown, you feel me, to me. So now I'm gonna take it and do what I'm supposed to do with it. So yeah, we gonna dedicate the school program to you. Everything that I do in my career, it got your backing. So thank you for the gifts that you have passed down to me. Like, we gonna use it, and I ain't afraid to use my voice. So and you know that. So yeah, like, we just gonna dedicate everything. But yeah, Fix My Crown, like, that's you. I do plan on doing a second annual Crown Her Edition music video every year. I want to honor the women that has survived cancer. Every year on your birthday, I'm dropping another video to fix my crown, and that's how I'm gonna keep it. That's how I'm gonna keep it alive for you. So yeah, that's what I tell her. She listening.
I know she listening.
She listening.
You could like literally feel it though.
Yeah, she listening. She listening. So yeah.
Well, if no one says it, I'm going to say it. I'm very, 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 very proud of you.
Thank you.
For overcoming all things, all traumatic things, all of this season. This is like a season of you letting go. And if you're not letting go, it's going to be snatched from you.
Yeah. I
wish
really,
it wasn't snatched in the way it's being snatched, but nonetheless.
Nah, I really appreciate it, man. I've been working. Yeah. I've been working hard, and I'm gonna continue working hard and just being aligned. All it takes is alignment and me on the right path. So I'm gonna continue being on the right path. Just working on myself. If I wasn't working on myself, I wouldn't be the young woman that I am. Like, sitting here today, I have changed drastically in these last couple of months. So, grief, it hurt. Yeah. But like I said, with her, it's some sacred, and she gave me some to forever remember. So yeah, we're gonna continue to keep the ball rolling, man. That's what we're gonna do. So yeah,
I can't wait to see how this program's gonna grow, the impact you make with these youth.
Yes,
continuing to healing others through your music and also through this program, and healing yourself. Yes. Remember, healing is not linear. So when you have your down days, just know it's a part of the process. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And when you get anxious, text me.
I will. I will. I got you. I really appreciate you sitting down and just taking the time out your day to really come do this.
No,
because I needed this.
I was gonna jump on it in a heartbeat. I'm just grateful to help kind of create this safe space for you, so you can kind of get these things off your chest. Because everything is a lesson and blessing, but it also has a lasting impact mentally. Yeah. So I know how it feels. Yeah. I know how it is. So when you do have those lows, just know that you are not by yourself. She's still here, but you do have a community and village behind you when you need somebody. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. I'm I got that. I'm gonna remember it. So I guess that's it, y'all. Like, I hope y'all love this interview, man. And yeah, man, I don't know when I'm gonna put it out. I don't know when I'm put it out, but soon though. Before Christmas, I know it's coming out. So yeah, man, tap in with me. Follow me on all platforms. Drop your platforms too.
Oh goodness. Instagram, The Relatable Counselor, LinkedIn, Facebook, Mandy Brown. Mandii, 2 I's, not a Y, not a IE, not a I. There we go.
Y'all follow me, Intutai official.
Yeah.
That EP is on the way. It'll probably be out by the time this come out. So yeah, man, stay tuned. Go listen to that, man. I'm telling you, I got 6 bangers on there, man.
I'm
Like,
excited.
yeah, y'all go get that, man. So yeah, y'all, we out.